I am an introvert because I can't deal with social vampires. And what I mean by social vampires, I mean people who come in your life, do small talk, and then talk about themselves. But whenever the conversation, whenever you want to share something, they usually don't pay attention. They bring up their phone or they just walk away, like nothing happened, and then they move on to the next person, next person, next person. Social vampires. Why am I also an introvert? I'm an introvert because I grew up shy and awkward, and I didn't like socializing with people. I didn't even like small talk because I didn't know how to do small talk. I was so afraid to just say, hey, hello, how you doing, to anybody I seen, or if anybody said that to me. I just thought it was pointless. And acknowledging somebody's presence coming in. Unless I knew you, or I wanted to ask you a question, that's the only way I would like talk to you or acknowledge you. But if I didn't know you personally, I would just act like I didn't know you, or put it like I don't know you like that. That's why I don't really acknowledge people if I like barely know them. But don't get me wrong, if someone asks me how I'm doing or hey, I'll acknowledge them and just ask them how they're doing, just like that. Another reason why I'm an introvert is because, I don't know, sometimes I get tired of socializing and I just want to like go to myself and just think about what I've been doing or how I can improve my interactions, how I can get better, or what I can do, what I can think to move to the next step of like say like my financial situation or what I have right now. Mostly my financial situation, how I can move a step ahead. And I'm not thinking about like using people. I'm thinking like how I can put my money into this, that, or if I need to get another job, just so that I can have some spare money to use as whatever I want to do with that money. So yeah, being an introvert, you can really like be to excuse me. Being an introvert, it's like, I guess some people have and some people don't, honestly, or some people aren't there at that point. Because there's like this whole stigma that introverts are like shy, awkward, they hate socializing. Bro, most introverts I know are more they socialize more than I have ever have in my whole life. They've talked to more people than I can even think of. And let me tell you, I would assume that they were extroverts, but no, they're introverts deep down because they know that they have to recharge. Like, I think everybody has both sides, because I mean, either you're one of those types of people who depend on other people's like company and energy. I mean, that's a personal problem that's towards you. Like, I come across a lot of people like that, and to me, that's, in my opinion, I think that's a sign of weakness. That's just me, because honestly, if you came this far into life by doing things on your own, like for example, like if you can take a shower, you can get a job, you can buy your own or pay your own car, you can buy your own insurance, get your own apartment in place. I think you should be fine and on living on your own for a while but like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with like getting a girlfriend or meeting new people. But I'm just saying, like, to those people who are desperately needing that, because they think that in their present time right now they can't live without somebody, but deep down they can do it, because not everything is forever. Most things are temporary, and that's all in the mindset if you think about it. Because if you say it's forever, then it's forever, but deep down you can do it. You just have to think about like, what do you have to do to get to that goal, excuse me. But yeah, that's why I'm an introvert, and I hope y'all can relate.